Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. How have you been?
I'm well, Jen. How are you?
I'm not bad, yay. I just have to, we didn't even want to talk about this, but I just wanted to do...
Oh, God, what are we kicking off with?
Have you ever...
Oh, God, this is a drinking game.
Correct. It is.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a TV show that you're not unconvinced is about your life?
Yes. So I always thought Carrie from Sex and the City, except I'm not a writer, but we do sort of have a similar...
Do you?
Do we not look similar?
I thought you were going to say your backgrounds or something.
Yeah, I'm American and I live in New York. And
well, hey, you're telling the story. How are you and Carrie the same?
Because it's in, single gals with girlfriends, and I've always... found fashion and writing and crazy dating stories.
I love that. Oh yeah, okay.
And also we're both big schnoz gals. And she used to have a mole. I've got a mole, but I've never had it. I actually was on a date once and the guy asked me if I would remove my mole and had I ever thought about getting that done.
And did you punch him in the face?
No. I just said to him I have thought about getting it done, but the doctor said the scar would be bigger than the mole.
Oh.
So not to bother. Sorry, but on the actual topic, instead of talking about myself, I saw a show recently. It's called, what is it called?
Nobody Wants This.
Nobody Wants This.
This is why I'm bringing it up, because you've just played me a second ago a TV show that is my life.
Yes. So the reason I thought it was your life was because you're blonde. No, I'm joking. No, but it's a chick that does if you haven't seen it, Kristen Bell is the lead. She does a really funny sex podcast with her sister from home, just like us, but but they don't sneeze in it. Are we done?
I do beg your pardon.
Trifecta, or we're good?
No, I think that's it.
And she falls in love with a rabbi, which you haven't done, but you have had a Jewish boyfriend. And when you had the Jewish boyfriend at the time, I was like, how Jewish is he?
There is a third. Oh, no, it's gone. Carry on.
Look at the light.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I remember when you had the Jewish boyfriend, and when I found out how Jewish he was, i.e., proper Jew, kids go to Jewish school, he doesn't, he's kosher, blah, 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 and that he was from Israel, I was like, he's going to break this off because you're not Jewish, you're a shiksa. And then this show came on, and it's about a shiksa that falls in love, so a Gentile, a non-Jewish woman that falls in love with a Jewish man. And that is exactly what happens. They go through this turbulent relationship of, can he marry this girl or stay with this woman who is not of the same faith?
And that's
it's
what
your
happened.
Life. Yeah.
And that's what he told me. We were together for almost 2 years. And he wasn't a very nice person.
He did have other attributes I understand.
He's very elitist. So he was a bit of a dick, but it was during COVID, so I think I just clung on to it. He was very, but not just a Jewish man that I was in a relationship telling me that we couldn't be together because I wasn't Jewish. But the opening scene about there's a woman at her home, her partner comes home, her boyfriend, and she's wearing an engagement ring, and he's like, what's that?
Yeah.
And
have you done that?
Yes.
You found an engagement ring that was meant for you?
Yes.
No, you haven't. Did you put it on?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who was this? Was this with Coffee, our 8-year...
The barista
from our first work?
Yes. We started living together about 6 months in.
Yeah, whatever.
It was one of those just
we were very young then.
I know.
But I feel like you can do things like that when you're very young.
Well, Rob and I moved in together in 5 months.
Yeah, okay, well,
anyway. No, but this was a pure convenience kind of
merging
of homes, because I had to get out of mine and he wanted to save it. Or whatever.
I don't care about that part. I mean about the ring.
So we'd been living together not long at all. And he went home to Tasmania to visit his parents.
Is that why I didn't like him? Oh, no, I'm joking. He was nice.
And we put all of our electronic things in a communal cupboard. It was like a buffet in the living room, and I came home from a run once because my headphones or something had told me, is it a buffet? Warren.
I'm joking.
Something had told me it needed charging.
Your headphones.
So
You go to the electrical drawer, the drawer of electrical
get the charger.
goods. Yeah.
We'll pretend it was headphones. It wasn't that.
Whatever.
I don't know. And then
Commit.
It was the buffet has like glass press doors, so I had to press the door to get it to open.
Yeah.
And out rolled a Tiffany bag.
He did not get you an engagement ring from Tiffany's.
No, he certainly did not. So the
good,
bag,
because I was going to say he can even I can't afford that, and I'm an adult, and he would have been.
He was younger than me, like 23.
Yeah,
maybe,
young
at most. And anyway, the bag came out. A Tiffany book, like I guess it's their brochure.
Oh my god!
Slid out, and on top of it was a box. But a red box, so we know it's not Tiffany.
Oh my god, red box is so romantic.
No, it was just like
a velvet red.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Rather the blue box with the bow. But anyway, out that came, and I went, oh shit, and I just packed it away, put it in the cupboard, left it. Next day.
Yeah, good.
Just curiosity got the best of me. Came back from a run, remembered. Running up the back stairs, feeling confident.
Remembered.
I think
How could you have possibly forgotten? I'm like a PI on my downtime.
Jeez.
I would never have been able to just put it back without looking immediately.
Well, I was like, I don't know, this might not be for me. I've only known the guy 6 months. Oh my god. Anyway, had like a banging tune on, running up backstairs, feeling confident. So it was like, yeah, I'm going to have a look at it. So got it, opened the box. It was 100% an engagement ring.
I love it.
It was like a sort of cushion cut.
Yeah. I've had a cushion cut. Yeah.
And I put it on.
It would have looked so good.
It didn't fit.
What?
It was too small. And then it really bothered me that it had
your sizing right.
It had an imperfection in it that just I would not have been able
that you could see with an average eye. Oh no. No.
Put it back. Did not bring it up again until the day we split up. 7 and a half years later. We were talking about
so he never proposed to you?
Never proposed to me. So I'd never even said it.
Was it for you?
You'll have to let me finish my story and let's find out in real time.
Oh my god.
I never said a word because I never wanted to rob him of the proposal. Assuming it was for me.
Yes.
I didn't want to rob him of that. And then, we went to New Zealand together. We went to America together twice, I think. Like we did these trips. We went to Cradle Mountain, Wineglass Bay, all these beautiful Tasmanian things. Even when we were doing wine tours, he'd be like, "Oh, if we ever get married, we should have it here and stuff like at this vineyard." I'm like, okay. So anyway, and then, 7.5 years later, we sat down and agreed that I was going to move out, that he would stay where we were living. He could keep all the furniture, whatever. So we sort of got the business out of the way, and then I just said, "Can I just ask something?" And he's like, "Yeah, anything." And I said, 7.5 years ago, I found a ring. It looked like an engagement ring. Was that for me? Or were you minding that for somebody else? Because you had friends that were
or his mother or
something. And he goes, "No, that was for you. I bought it like not long after you moved in because I just knew I wanted to marry you." Now, I just sidetrack for a sec. A lot of this conversation that we'd had on the breakup day and why I was moving out was that I don't think we're not going to work out.
Mm-hmm. That's why people break up.
Yeah. But he kept saying, "Oh, maybe we should try again. Maybe if we did this." So he was trying to find ways to save it. And I said, "So you bought me an engagement ring. You knew you wanted to marry me, and 7.5 years later, with so much opportunity, you never gave it to me. You never proposed." And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Why is that?" He's like, "Oh, I never found the time. It never seems like the right time." And I said, "Do you think that maybe that's the reason why we should break up? Because you also know that this isn't going to work and have known deep down." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." Like,
so you made it seem like it was his idea to break up.
I had to sort of, help him get through the sadness of it. And that TV show, she found the ring in his desk and was wearing it when he got home. And she's like, "Oh, well, you were going to propose anyway." And he's like, "Well, this is not how it should have been done. You shouldn't have robbed me of the romance and blah blah." So anyway.
So yeah,
what a long intro.
That show is
10 minutes in. And but isn't that funny? So I'm going to keep watching. It's called Nobody Wants This.
Yes.
On Netflix, which I don't have, so I'm going to have to hack into your...
Oh, yeah, you can, I can share with you. Because, a girlfriend recommended it to me because she said, I know that she knew that we were starting a podcast, and she's like, oh my God, this is just like you and your girlfriend. Yeah. You should watch it.
Yeah. We should tell people we're sisters. Maybe we should dye our hair blonde.
Right.
Speaking of, again, just while we're on the topic, you have a something is very related to this.
What's my something this week?
Were you not, that you were like, oh yeah, I got some downtime, I'm going to watch a movie. Watch The Accountant. Why not? Who doesn't love that? Oh my God,
that was so annoying. There really is something.
And this
is trivial, but I was sick last week, so I found it difficult to stay home, and I tried really hard not to clean anything and like cook anything and just like actually rest. So I was like, that's it, I'm just watching movies. So I watched The Accountant on binge. And why is it that streaming services, the sequel to The Accountant, is on a completely different streaming platform? It's on Stan. And the only way I can watch it on Stan, well, this isn't the only way, but my ex, the then turned stalker, who wrote me the messages. Yeah. Remember how he wrote me messages on the profile name?
Terrifying.
That was on his Stan account. So I had access to Stan, but I deleted it because I didn't want anything to do with said stalker messages of loving, please can we reunite, and I can't live without you, and blah, blah, blah. So my actual there's something this week is why a streaming why are there so many, can we just have one streaming platform? Like, can we not just have one or two or something? Like, can't it be like a Bunnings where you just go there and they have everything and that's it? And my life is done for me. Like, even watching TV is hard now.
That's called Hubble. Isn't that what Hubble tried to do? Is that still a thing?
I don't know anything. Okay. And I think there's a Fetch something. I don't know. Can you tell I didn't work in TV. Yeah. Well, a little bit, but I did advertorials and stuff on like the Today Show or whatever.
I don't know on behalf of streaming services, I apologise.
Streaming services make it easier, is all I'm saying.
That's Hubble, the Foxtel owned, maybe.
I'm not a Foxtel fan.
I don't know, but fuck. Oh, excuse my language. That is so annoying.
Yeah, it is. It's just annoying because you're like, I'm going to binge watch and I'm going to watch like all 5 whatevers.
Yeah, no, you're not. And then I'm going to be on a different streaming service.
I'm going to be on a different streaming service.
Watch out. Well, that's really annoying.
It's annoying, but I live on.
Yeah, and I know that wasn't even your something that you confided in me when I got here.
Oh, sorry.
Was about, no, that's fine. We've got lots of somethings. It's about the reinvention. There's an expectation now, post-divorce, to reinvent yourself.
Yeah, that I have to be bigger and better and like holistic. Well, to be honest, I've actually done a lot of the work. Like as in emotionally. But I mean, that's what happens when you go through a breakup. Well, you either do or you don't do the work. And then, of course, the problem I'm finding is that the guys that I'm dating haven't done the work. But yeah, there's just all this pressure to be, I don't know. And also Wonder Woman, like I'm not allowed to complain that I do everything by myself. Because I do. Like, I'm tempted to like actually list it and point out that there's nobody else here that scrubs toilets, makes lunches, packs bags, cooks dinner, takes people to doctor's appointments, dance class, soccer training, plus works full time. So yeah.
Well, you don't have that last bit of problem. Have you found a job yet?
I have not.
Me either. Can you reach out to your like Tinder online dating people? Community, your contacts, and see if anyone wants to hire
But as what? I feel like everyone's going to assume that I'm a pro if I'm on a dating site looking for work.
Well,
maybe I'll get banned.
Are we there yet?
I'm not there yet.
We're not there yet. Okay.
I don't think anyone would pay for this. They would turn the lights off.
Of course they will. You need to reinvent yourself.
It is.
I just think it's dumb. Like I've witnessed it before that, just because a woman's marriage didn't work out, that she has to be a completely different version of herself.
Yeah, and the whole thing was I've always been evolving, and we always have, and I've always been ambitious, and I've always, wanted to work and do these things and get accolades and create something, and it's it's a bizarre time of life, and there's definitely that paintbrush. My biggest piece of anxiety of splitting with my ex-husband was knowing that I would be called a divorcee. We actually worked with someone who put the fear of God in me of being a divorcee. Can I use her name? Nobody would remember. I don't even know if you would remember
Use her
her
first name? Just not her full name?
It's common.
Yeah.
Carol. And she had long blonde hair, and she was what everybody would know as a divorcee, in the sense of she'd obviously been very attractive when she was younger, and she was in her 50s. By this stage, she was a bit frumpy. She worked in corporate, great contacts, but she hated she hated men now. She hated men. She'd been through a really bit of divorce. She was mutton dressed up as lamb. She all wore stuff that was designer but 2 sizes too small. And she just was nasty. And she would rock up late, and her energy in the office. And when we would have all these brainstorming sessions, whenever the guys would throw in and really good ideas, and she would shut them down publicly all the time. And it was she was so scarred and bitter.
Did she have an accent?
I don't know, but she was one of these people that
trying to think who this Carol woman is.
Oh, she was.
She wasn't Canadian?
She was so scary.
Or something?
I don't know, but she was scary. She was very intimidating. So I was always afraid to become divorced, that everybody would paint this brush of you are the rotten egg. Or whatever.
Oh, that's so horrible.
I'm no good. And that I was petrified, oh my God, am I going to be bitter and hate men? Which I actually don't. I don't even hate my ex-husband. I don't hate anyone.
That's one.
We'd been together. Yeah.
You hate Carol.
I don't hate Carol, but oh my gosh, she was so intimidating and nasty.
I think I know who you mean.
Yeah.
If you could say she had an accent, then I'd absolutely
Okay, fine. She had an accent. She works in the ad department. She
Yeah,
only worked on luxury brands. She refused to work on anything that wasn't luxury. She didn't comply to any of the office rules that the rest of us complied to. And she seemed hungover every day.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And I just used to look at her and be like, oh, I don't want to be that.
Yeah. Well, you should go and tell her she needs to reinvent herself.
Yeah. So I'm happily divorced and not bitter.
Yeah.
And I do love my kids. Yeah. But I do also, they drive me nuts, and I don't mind telling. You know what I mean? I'm down to earth, and I think I'm healed.
I love that.
I'm just poor.
Do you know, just as a casual aside, I find it interesting. So I have a human stepson as well as a dog stepson.
Yeah.
And he's 12, but he goes to this amazing school.
He goes to a fancy school
that's really setting him up for success.
Yep.
But what I can't, and I get in my head, is that they're you need to sort of be figuring out what you want to do now.
In primary school.
At 11, 12 years old, to chart the course of the rest of your life?
I don't know. I'm 38. I don't know what I want to do. How could he know at 11? I used to cry about this when I was in VCE to my parents and be like, I don't know. Why can't you guys just own a shop that I love all the stuff in it and I work for you? Why is this so hard?
I don't know. It's too much pressure, for kids. Even when I remember figuring out what I wanted to do at uni, I didn't want to do anything. But I just went because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Yeah. So I was like, I'll take a few
years everybody
off.
Goes.
It came up recently and I was like, what? He's in year 6 and you expect him to know and then apply himself to that one train of potential future?
Yeah, which I think already that's actually not a great idea. I think having multiple skills in multiple areas is better to edge your bets. Yeah. So in regards to career avenues, can't you do more than one thing at the same time?
Well, we're proof. You can be unemployed and have a podcast.
Well, you can be unemployed, own a business, and have a podcast. Yeah.
I own a couple of businesses.
I know you do. I know.
Get me on the next Shark Tank. There you go. There's reality TV.
I'd like to be on The Apprentice. Anyway, continue on.
Celebrity Apprentice. After we've done travel guides, thank you for no one that asked. Our audition tape was fun. We did it. We submitted it. Have everything crossed for us. We'll see how we go. I may as well segue into my midlife crisis.
Yes. Keep us updated with your midlife crisis.
So, I have an agent.
Oh, an acting agent.
I have an agent.
That is
Turns
wonderful.
out they're not hard to get. I saw an ad. I responded to an ad on Seek, as you do. They're looking for TV extras. And I'm like, you know what? Sure. Then...
Have you done any work?
No. This is like 3 days ago. 4 days ago. Whenever the weekend, before the weekend.
Okay.
And so they call you, I guess, just to see if you've got any sort of pizzazz. And then they invite you in to meet with them for a face-to-face to talk about it. Anyway, so I go, get signed on the spot.
Okay.
Which I'm so flattered about, but my sister who works in casting is like, you know, everyone gets signed. So she's like the humble pie I had to eat.
Yes, because I was also thinking the same thing. Isn't being an extra just a body?
Yeah, I know, but we'll see.
As long as you get paid, it's fun.
The next day, I had to have headshots done.
Oh.
He's like, I'll book you in for 2 o'clock.
Are they good?
Come in.
Oh my God, can we publish one? Are they good or awful?
I hate them.
Yes.
But you know what? You can hate them too. I'll put it on Instagram.
Yes.
They're horrendous.
I love
There's
that.
no way that I will ever get booked because of these photos. So I don't know whether to...
Yeah, but that's not why they're booking you. If they're booking you, are you got an agent as an actor or an extra?
Extra.
Extra, they don't really care. They're just like, good. Right height, right hair color, right skin tone. That's it.
Okay. So
if you're an actor, it's different.
Okay. But maybe I want to speak. I want to be a featured extra. I may as well aim for the stars.
Then be an actor.
I want to have my.
You know
alma
that's different.
mater.
An actor is just someone that's actually on camera, saying words and acting things out. An extra is someone drinking a latte at Lassiter's.
Yeah, watching Paul Robinson hatch his next plan.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the perspective. You're not supposed to be helpful, but I guess you are.
I'm not trying. I still think it's exciting and it's rewarding, and you'll make great contacts. But I think you should aim for actor because I think you're better than that.
Oh, thanks so much. But I need new headshots.
Hey, don't worry.
So
about
we're
it.
going to have.
If you get new headshots, then definitely get an
to.
acting agent.
Well, I think they're like an all thing. No, they're not. You're right. They're not. But anyway, at least I've done that. I've taken a step.
I love it. Yes, high five.
I'm represented.
It's awkward to high five when you're so close to each other, but oh God.
Even more awkward when we do it twice. So I've delivered on that.
Good on you.
Even if I get booked for one background extra, I will be thrilled.
I'm delighted.
It'll be worth it.
Well, we're just getting paid to technically stand around, right? And I've heard the food's good.
Apparently you only get fed if the shoot is more than 6 hours. So
damn it, I'm all about the food. I couldn't go 5.5 hours without eating. I had surgery once and I set my alarm extra early so I could eat before the period. What do they call it when you know the
fasting?
I was going to say starving. Fasting is the correct term. Yeah, because I couldn't bear the thought of fasting. So I got up at like 2-3 a.m. so that I could eat before I had to get up.
Funnily enough, my partner came with me to the meeting with the casting agent, and they were so interested in him.
Oh God, were they related to your gym manager?
Oh, maybe. Oh my God, maybe.
Is everyone obsessed with your boyfriend?
I think so. Well, I am. So that's good news. And my dogs like him more than me. I know, it's terrible. And I had the dogs before the relationship.
Yeah.
Well, you know that, they don't know.
They're not joint custody dogs.
But the guy, the casting agent was like, or talent agent, I should say, because I'm talent. Are you interested? This is to Rob. You've got such a great look. I could get you so much work, and it was the Rob show.
They're trying to sell him.
And he's like,
they're trying to sell
thanks.
him in.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But he's like, no, thanks. This is her thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's good that you have your own thing. He's letting you shine.
But if it brings us in the Moulard because he's hot and could play a policeman, great. It can be a thing.
He has to want to do it. Anyway.
So yeah, done that.
Good.
Anything from the school WhatsApp?
Not this week. It's quiet.
Oh.
Thank God. Or maybe they're just continuing their chat about me without me. So I need you to help me because I feel like we need to do a bit of a myth buster.
My favourite pastime.
Is it?
It is now.
Okay. On the dating scene, because what I've found with my personality type being strong, bold, opinionated, ambitious, really driven, hardworking. I make my own money, like, you know, all of this stuff. I had a phone call with a dude that I'd met, and he basically described all of those attributes and critiqued that they were insults. He was attempting to insult me, and he said, wow, you come across really assertive, driven, strong, ambitious. And I was like, yeah, I am. And he said, well, I don't like that because those are all masculine things. And you shouldn't be like that as a woman. And I responded and said, I'm still taking it as a compliment.
Yeah, because it is.
Because it is.
Did you tell them the 1950s called and wanted their terrible opinion back?
Well, I don't think it's uncommon though.
So what myth you want to bust is that men say they like strong women.
Strong. I want a strong woman, you know.
And then as soon as they catch wind of any sort of strength, it's written off as you're a man.
Yeah. But isn't it... Wow. You're written off as... It's like... it's weird. You know how guys will be like, no, you're hitting like a girl. But it's like, but isn't that the compliment? Yeah. The same as, oh, you're strong like a man. Well, isn't that supposed to be a compliment? You're a man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Have you found this?
Funnily enough, and take this as you want, I don't get that. But the thing I take that's a compliment to other people that I take as an insult is that I get from, or used to get from men, is you're really confident.
And you find that an insult or a compliment?
Hugely insulting.
I think they're trying to... Oh, actually, I don't know. Give me a context.
What, use it in a sentence?
Like, how's it delivered to you? Is it delivered as an insult?
No, I don't think so.
The men think it's a compliment,
and I take
telling you how confident you are. Why are you taking that as an insult?
Because, I don't know, somewhere along the way, I've obviously borne witness to someone bitching about someone saying, gee, they're confident, like, in a way that they shouldn't be.
Do you just need a dictionary?
Oh.
I might be misreading. Like, do you know what I mean?
You think you're a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And you think you're a lot better than you are. You think you're hotter than you are. You think you're more interesting than you are. That's how I take it.
But we are all those things.
No, we're not hotter than we think we are.
People think I'm hotter than I think I am.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
Always. Obviously, the guys I date.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because I would say, hand on heart, every person I've ever dated, I've been hitting above my average.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It's perspective, isn't it?
Particularly, this is the one that became the stalker with the fruit boxes. And he had, this is mean, but no concept of hygiene.
Hygiene?
Every time he'd come in for a hug, I'd have to hold my breath.
Like, is in his breath or his BO?
BO.
Oh, that's because he was a gym junkie.
Yeah, I know,
he'd
but
always
have a shower, wash your clothes.
He had very strong pheromones.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. But anyway, he wasn't hot.
We know that I am a international dater in regards to, I always tend to date someone different from a completely different country.
Yeah.
So, like, the guy I dated before the South African was Peruvian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is that the most exotic?
Well, what do you call exotic?
Well, good question.
Uganda?
Just looking
I'm
at
Googling
Africa.
because, no, I am Googling Africa because...
She's got a map out. Everybody, just look the map.
Because I went on a date with, as aforementioned, the guy from, where did I say he was from?
Uganda.
He was from Uganda, and he said to me, have you ever had African foods? Mm-hmm. And, oh my God, where was this other guy from? He was from another...
Nairobi? Zambia? Zimbabwe?
He was from, regardless, right, I can't remember which country in Africa it was, but he was from another African nation. Was it? Or maybe he was Kenyan. Anyway, right? So the Uganda guy is an ex-professional football player, now professional model. Like, we're talking beautiful guy. Yeah. Beautiful guy. And he said... And he was doing lots of, like, touching on the knee and, like, it was very cute, flirty. And he's like, have you ever had African food before? Which I don't know if that was a
euphemism?
Yeah, I didn't know if he meant actual food. But.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Anyway, I said, yeah, I have, because I'd been on dates with this other guy from Kenya. So I said he actually had cooked for me, but there was something in the like plantains and the goat and the beans. There was some spice that it just gave me heartburn. And he goes, oh, what was it? And I said as a joke, oh, I know what it was, Rohypnol. Which I thought,
I'm not sure how to take that.
Like it was a joke that this guy wanted to date rape me, which I guess is not of it. It's terrible, right? And he goes, oh, I don't know what Rohypnol is.
Oh, thank God.
Well, then I proceeded to explain my joke.
Oh no.
Anyway, so he was like, cool. It didn't land. Yeah. I thought I was hilarious.
Well, you are, but...
It didn't land. But, I mean, he still asked me on another date. He was really nice.
Oh.
Did
actually... Did he give you Rohypnol?
No, he didn't. He was nice, but then he was a bit... because he was a model and an ex-professional sports person, he was very arrogant. So he was nice to me, but he was super arrogant about everywhere we went, whenever we went out, and nowhere that was that good, and he'd travelled to so many places, and he just sort of looked down his nose at everything.
And did you have African food?
Not with him. We didn't eat, actually.
Well,
oh, sorry. Yes, I did.
Oh!
It was very good.
That's fun.
It was very good.
Oh, great.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. You're welcome. On that satisfying note, we're going to go offline and research this map of Africa and try and figure out where
my next holiday destination should be, because I need to collect some more accents.
Absolutely. I don't know how you do it, but each to their own.
Did we solve the strong women debate?
Nah. But we're not in the business of
myth
resolution.
Busting. No.
I just think that there's a miscommunication that women think what strength is one thing and men think strength is another thing.
Okay.
I think that when they say they want a strong woman, I think they just want someone with a bit of a backbone that won't just cry all the time, because, women allegedly cry all the time, that have money coming in so they don't have to take care of everything.
Okay.
And then, I don't know what else, because I'm not a man. If you're a man listening to this podcast and have any ideas about what strength is, whereas for females we think it's that we've got drive, I'm speaking for everybody, drive, independence, self-worth, hustle.
Yeah.
A moral compass, that's strength.
Correct, yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, I like that. Thank you for that conclusion.
You're welcome. Next week I'll update you on my audition, by the way. We've run out of time.
Yes, please do.
We've run out of time today, but
we do, because I have to pick my kids up from school.
Yeah, life.
Which also means I have to then kick the soccer ball for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're doing some sort of arts and crafts.
And classic, it's starting to rain because you have to go to school pickup.
It's always raining at school pickup and drop off. But then the middle of the day, it's fine.
Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone.
Bit of indigestion there to end.
I've had some African food. And we will speak to you soon. Follow us on Shopify, or Spotify even. Oh gosh, long day. Spotify, to make sure you know when the next one is, and and reach out to us any old time on Instagram.
Please do. All right.
Bye.
Bye.